Welcome to Tastemakers. I'm Lisa Mateo. From the hottest restaurants to local dives, celebrities always know where to eat, and here's your chance to join them. Come along for the ride as our guests share their favorite meal and the chefs that make them teach you the recipe. That's all part of Tastemakers, your reservation to food and fame. What do you do after selling 50 million albums, working with artists like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and Eric Clapton, and even running for president? Well, if you're Wyclef Jean, you write a book. Ready or not, here he comes for a taste of home cooking. Wyclef Jean is the multi-platinum musician, producer, and actor who's opening up for the first time about his life and career in music. He's also opening up my eyes to something new, home cooking Haitian style.
Lisa.
Wyclef,
What's up,
hello.
baby? How are you?
Good. Two kisses. I like it.
Kisses. Straight Haitian.
All right, so I'm hungry. Where are we gonna eat today? Where are we going?
We're going straight to Krik, small Haitian spot uptown, very exclusive.
Really?
Yes, let's go.
And what are we gonna eat?
We're gonna eat fish.
How about some snapper? That sound
Snappers, that's the vibe. I got you.
good? All right, let's go. What is it about this dish that you like?
For me, with like fish, what it does is you can eat all day and you actually feel light because I constantly got to be moving around. So that's why I like fish a lot.
Is this a traditional dish?
The original like Haitian way, it's called poisson gourset.
Poisson gourset. Was
Yeah,
that good?
yeah, poisson gourset.
Ah.
Yeah. Where you originally from?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. So you be like, como se llama? Sí, bonito. No, that's Colombian.
In your book, Purpose, you talk a lot about growing up in Haiti, how you made your way here. Let's say you never left Haiti.
If I never left Haiti, no matter what I tried to do, I don't think I would have been one of those kids that actually had a real future because the village where I came from is not really even on the radar.
Now you were about 9 years old when you came here.
Yeah.
Do you have those memories when you first got off that plane?
I've never seen lights before like that in my entire life. From the plane, the lights look like diamonds. So I told my brother, we've entered the city of diamonds. It was sort of like the best feeling that a kid could have at the time coming from a village and landing in New York City.
I know.
I actually learned most of my English through listening to, which was forbidden at the time because my dad was a minister, but listening to a lot of rap music.
Right.
You know, that's how I developed my, the hip, the hop, the hippie, the hippie, the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
What goes through your mind when you think of the Fugees?
Bruce Springsteen had a song, Glory Days. That's what it makes me feel like, glory
Yeah.
days, like high school, you're not really thinking about it, you're more just doing it, and you don't have a worry and a care in the world,
Yeah.
just self-expression, whatever you feel, you're just saying it. You don't have a clue what it's gonna be. Then later you find out this is the expression of every kid around the world. This is just what they want to say,
Right.
and you happen to convey it through record.
I mean, now you're out there, you're finding talent, you're finding kids out there who have potential.
When I was coming up, and when Clive Davis used to sit with me or Jimmy Iovine, the passion on how they used to talk about these artists that were the next upcoming, this is what I want to focus on with all hands on deck. Finding the talent, developing it, and putting it out there in a unique way.
Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Eric Clapton, some huge names. Do you have certain memories or certain things that stick out in your head when you think about it?
Michael Jackson, you know, him coming to the studio,
Surreal. It's gotta
very
be.
surreal, and spending time with me. When he's like explaining like what he's looking for, he starts to make these sounds, and it's like he's doing every part of the song with his mouth and his body.
Right.
With Whitney Houston, I'm really nervous when I got in with Whitney, but I knew we shared the church background.
Right.
So being it was the church background, I knew what direction to take it in.
Now, with your book Purpose, what will surprise people?
There's things that people talk about from what really was the Fugees like? Was Wyclef really dating Lauren? What happened there? Was Clef married? Is Clef responsible for what happened to Lauren? The scandal which went around my charity and my foundation. We clear all that stuff up so people hear it directly from me.
You realize stuff about yourself that you never knew before?
Yeah, definitely. It made me put things in perspective. Talk to your loved ones and say, you know, hey, I just want to know how you're doing today. I love you. And that will make you feel so much better. You know, that's just some of the things that I probably used to take for granted that I don't do no more.
What about president?
I didn't even get a chance to be in the race. I felt after the earthquake there would be new contracts coming into the country. And with these new contracts, I felt like we need strong government to negotiate. You're not just gonna bring the business interests here. I want job creation for the youth. So politics is politics, but never giving up. You know, you felt you don't succeed, try again. So I'm gonna try, but not in the sense of president, but in the sense of let's put up some hospitals, some universities. Let's focus on that, and let's see what happens when I turn 24, being that I'm only 22.
We're here?
We're here, and I purposely didn't eat nothing all day, so I know we're gonna slam this fish out.
All right, good.
All right.
Let's go.
That's what we came to do.